The man with the plan, if you don't know. Hey, hey, I was down bad, now my pockets like a sumo. Brody in the can for the you know. Hey, hey, gotta get them bands so he's sturdy when he come on, man. Way before the rapping, they ain't see me. Hey, hey, now they on my day because they watch me on the TV.
Yo, what's the word, YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Back with another reaction. Right now, we reacting to Gillie saying, Jay-Z's slave deal to Gillie. Jay-Z only smiles and picks with billionaires and buying rappers masters. If you've been around the music game, then you know. But let's get it right into the video. You know I ain't with all that talking.
Jay-Z tried to sign you, and you tried to sign you. Your group offered you 12 points. What are points in a rap?
How do you know about this shit? Number one, who you have some?
Man,
you got some good digging this shit up.
We gotta. Hey, look here. If you know this,
Yes.
you put a team together. If you can't trust your team implicitly, you need to get new team members.
Absolutely. Absolute points is like, you know, when you how many records you sell, how much money you gonna get on the back end, residual.
Oh, it's not like the points you're not gonna get against Bronny, right?
No,
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna use. You were saying points.
So back in the day, Hove tried to sign my group Major Figures. It wasn't just Hove, it was Dame Dash, it was Rockefeller.
Okay.
You know, I didn't feel as though that the contract was right, so I didn't accept it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I did a solo deal with Tony Draper and Suave House. He's my great friend to this day. Two other artists that was on Major Figures, Dutch and Spade, they went over to Entertainment. Another artist that was on Major Figures, Ab Lava, he went over to Dr. Dre. So we kind of had this Optimus Prime thing going on where everybody could go get their own money on a solo thing, and we're going to do the group together. Jay and Dame came back with the offer. I didn't like the offer. I thought it was a slave deal. I thought we would have to sell a quadrillion records to make some money, so I turned it down, and that was the situation.
But what transpired after that?
I mean, some things, you know, some things were said about making it difficult for, you know, for whatever.
For you to be in this game.
You know, but
does that happen a lot?
Yes.
If you refuse to sign with someone, it's like, okay, you're done. You're not gonna work in this industry.
And that's why I tell artists till this day, niggas don't give a fuck about your talent. Niggas don't give a fuck about none of that shit. At the end of the day, when you trying to enter the entertainment industry, it's all about who gonna vouch for you to become a part of this club, nigga. And if you ain't taking the deal niggas is giving you, niggas will make it hard. You gotta understand, especially a nigga like Jay-Z. Everybody wants to work with Jay-Z. So if Jay-Z be on some shit like, yo, anybody fucking with that nigga I ain't fucking with, what you think is gonna happen? Black bullshit, but back to the video. If you know, you know.
It happens a lot in this game, you know, especially to a young kid that got talent, that's young and naive. You're like, you, man, what do you mean you're gonna make it difficult? I believe in God, nigga, shut up. But the reality of it is that they can make it difficult for you. You gotta understand, Wallow was in jail, right? And he used to call home, and I used to say, cuz they blackballing me, man. And
see what I was just saying.
I didn't know that he thought that I was full of shit until he came home. And then we would bump into people and they would tell us, like, no, Gillie was on the list. That, like, you gotta understand, shout out to Cypher Sounds, you gotta understand, because I was talented, people didn't wanna block me. So he brought me up to MTV. I was on MTV, I did an interview on MTV. And the interview was so powerful that they got a call from Universal. Said you'll never get an exclusive again.
Wow.
And that's what you call power.
If you interview me, I'm just a kid just trying to get on. You gotta understand, I'm in the car, I'm on my way to 50 Cent house because 50 Cent wanted to sign me. Shout out to 50, you know what I mean? And I'm in a truck with Cosmic Kev. Shout out, biggest DJ from Philadelphia. And he calls DJ Khaled. And he says, man, Gillie got this record that's moving. And Khaled says, yeah, Gillie, I see the record is moving. Yeah, oh, yeah. You know, all the fake shit, you know. And then says, are you still beefing with Lil Wayne, though? I said, what? The f does that have to do with you, man? First of all, Wayne dissed me.
What you looking at, babe?
Cars on cars.com.
What's wrong with this one?
I just got promoted, so I'm looking for something more. Ciao.
Shit, you getting
2
many
million
views for
cars
these
for 2
motherfucking
million
ads, nigga.
possibilities.
You average
Cars.com.
about a
Where
million
to
views
next?
every video.
Ever wondered what your home looks
And
like
then
from
it's
space?
double ads.
Enter your address and get a 360-degree satellite view.
Right.
Anybody I ever had an issue with, they started the shit. I never start nothing. I mind my business. Anybody know Gillie? He sit around, he smoke his weed, he work, he do his work, and he mind his business. Anybody I ever had an issue with, ever, they started the shit with me. It's just that I'm ultra aggressive. So then when I come back, it's like, damn, that was crazy. Like, no, if I'm getting in the ring with you, bro, I'm not throwing jabs. I'm throwing jabs and hooks and uppercuts. I'm trying to get you the f out of here.
Right.
So for me, it's always just been, I mind my business, you f with me, then you get what come with that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But back what I was speaking on, because you got me off this goddamn cognac, it kind of,
That shit good, though, ain't it?
smooth too. Man.
Yeah. We gonna see you with a bottle. You let you
man,
celebrate.
motherfucker smooth through my thought process. He gets you with that shit, man. You know what I mean, man? I ain't gonna-
And that's why they say, a drunk mind speaks a sober tongue. You know what he doing. Look at the smirk.
Shout out to this though, man.
Shea by Laportier.
Shea bottle, let me tell you something.
It's a VSOP that drinks like an XO.
And this shit smooth too. It sneak up on you. You know? Motherfucker run up on you like a bank robber.
What have you learned, or what did you learn, or how have you learned about the music industry?
I learned that all of that shit is fake.
Really?
Yes. All of it, that's why I don't go to no parties. Because all of it is fake. All of it is a bunch of fluff. All of it is a bunch of drunk lying to each other. Man, we gonna get together, man. Mr. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I ain't even got your number. Shut up. You ain't got to lie to me no more. I'm rich. Matter of fact, I'm tracking you now, and I might buy a couple of you masters. So you ain't got to lie to me no more. I don't, see, you gotta understand. I'm this motherfucker, right? They call us, right? They say, Gillie, we want to invite you to the Rock Nation brunch. I'm the nigga that said, why would I want to come? Why wouldn't you want to come? I said, you want me to keep it real with you, or you want me to lie to you?
That part.
Keep it a buck.
I said, the Rock Nation brunch ain't of nothing but Jay-Z putting a bunch of on the lawn and then going in the back door and saying, I told you I still run this shit. Give me the money.
Wow.
You think I'm letting a use my brand?
And we ain't gonna speak too much on certain situations, but this is my personal opinion. Jay-Z got a couple of niggas out the way so he can be that main nigga. Big L. He tried with Cam and them, but Harlem nigga. It's a couple of niggas. He tried it with Nas. But again, it's just an opinion, perspective. But back to the video.
Huh? See, Rich shit like this. When
Yeah, I see how you turn to that.
I got this shit from Russell and them. I ain't there yet. But I be seeing the rich shit like this. You know, they get a little money, they cross their legs and shit. That's all this is, man. Let's keep it real. I operate with 26 major brands. You think I don't know what branding is? Come on, we don't work from New Amsterdam Vodka, Manscaped, Harrier Razors, Roman Swipes, you name them. They come to $1 million worth of game because we move the needle. I don't let nobody allow to use my brand with their brand. What do you get from going to these parties except for a picture? I don't even smile with you if you ain't worth 500 million or more. Let's be for real. The only smiling they do is when the billionaires in the picture. Look at all these broke ass on the lawn. Come on, man. I ain't with none of that shit. I don't want to party with you. I built the way for myself. I made a way for myself. I made my own way. Me and God, man. So I don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to do nothing. I want to stay in my own world, smoke my weed and make my content and keep kicking you asses. That's what I like to do.
Real shit.
The beef with you and had with Wayne, how did that come about?
It
Was there a
never no
misunderstanding?
beef. It was never no beef.
It was just a misunderstanding.
He disrespected me on the record. I responded. That was all. I got a lot of love for Wayne. Shout out to him, man. I'm glad.
Y'all cool now?
Yeah, I'm cool with everybody.
Don't seem like you cool with everybody.
I am. I don't have no issues with anybody.
Okay.
I'm 48 years old. I ain't got time.
Yeah, you
for
too
the
old to
dumb
be
shit.
beefing now.
I ain't got time for the dumb shit, and I ain't got time for trying to trick a nigga out of position to make your brain look good. I ain't got time for
okay.
that, man.
Okay.
I'm 40.
Because that's the plan. Niggas will trick you out your spot ASAP.
8 years old, man. I got kids that graduated college, man. We trying to do great things, man. I got grandkids, man.
That's the second time in 3 days I done heard somebody say that. Master P said that on our live show the other night. He said, man, you got to be careful because people will try to trick you out of your position.
Absolutely. So I don't want to come kicking with nobody. I like to stay in my world because I understand one thing. Go 7 years back, one trying to kick it with me. Come on, man. Now I developed a lane. God said you never gave up. These had you doing security at Ross right now, pointing to the irregular polo tees. You never gave up. Now I understand that all of them had money for years. Guess what they is? Burnt the out. I got to recharge a fresh six-pack of D batteries in my back. I'm going to run these in the hole, you hear me? Yes, in the hole. And I told y'all before, I'm coming to buy a couple of you masters. I ain't lying.
You ain't going to do it like that, Gillie.
Crazy as shit. I'm coming to, they gonna get paid, but my family gonna eat off you for the rest of your existence and even when you ain't even here.
And that's the part that a lot of niggas ain't gonna like. There's niggas' families out there eating off niggas' masters. Filthy rich. And they don't even know it. So anybody that feels some type of way about him doing it, nigga, y'all niggas just don't understand the game. Yeah, y'all playing the wrong game. But y'all keep playing that Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and materialistic bullshit game. See how far it gets you. That's the type of time niggas is on. Buying niggas masters, you know what I'm saying? So your family could eat for the next trillion years, nigga. Your family ain't got to lift a finger. But that's for the ones that deserve it, you heard?
That's my goal in life. It's too I gotta buy they masters.
You feel some type of way, huh?
No, they gonna get a shitload of money, but I wanna own your life forever. I don't want your kids to eat off this shit. I want my kids to eat off this shit because you didn't want to see me eat. So is it even exchange? Ain't no robbery.
Even swap ain't no swindle.
You getting a shitload of money, man. I'll do some Michael Jackson shit. How much you want for that shit? Offer him 10 more million than what he want.
Wow.
Get the masters.
You heard what he said? On some Mike Jack shit. And if you know all the masters Mike Jack had, then you understand why it was important for them to try to get him up out of here. The Beatles, Sony.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
The Cash Money model. Birdman, I mean, he had them all.
Yes.
I mean, he had the rap game. There was a stretch for about a decade.
Yes.
He cornered the market.
Let me tell you what I admire about Birdman. And everybody know I don't really with him like that. But I'm real. His hustle.
Okay.
Ain't no gonna out-hustle him. He gonna hustle. See, that's what people don't understand. They think, oh, you gotta be the smartest person here. You gotta do is hustle.
Mm-hmm.
And when God think that door should open for you, he gonna open it for you.
Right.
So, you gotta understand, I was around Cash Money for 4 years, man. We used to wake up, go to the studio, hustle all day, leave, go to the club, leave the club at 2 o'clock, and go back to the studio and be there at 8 in the morning.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late.
Well, that's the end of that video. And if you know, you know. Shout out to Gillie, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Club Shay Shay. On to the next, you heard?